Welcome back, everybody. It's lunchtime, which is the best time, which means that it's time for Mindset Mastery. You can't really see the top of my head right now, so I'm going to come in and zoom out the camera real quick. And hopefully this works. Let's see if I'm doing it right. I can't see what I'm doing. So let's see. No, that's going the wrong way. There we go. Let's see if you can see me now. All right, we're back. So today I want to talk to you about how do you create more energy, more joy, more happiness than ever. And I want to start with a bit of a story. As many of you know, I got 3 kids, 3 boys, a 9-year-old, a 7-year-old. Apparently I'm losing my voice, but I'm not. I just had a frog in my throat, and a 6-year-old. And what's amazing about these kids is this. I've discovered something, and it's super helpful. There are some days when my wife, she's off at work, and I'm at home alone with them, and it's just me making dinner. Just me. Just yours truly. Just me. And I make dinner, and some nights I will do everything I can to make like an amazing supper. I'll bust out the pressure cooker. I will salt and season and taste and taste and taste and taste and taste. And I'll set the meal right before my kids. An amazing, great piece of meat, great vegetables, great starch, whatever. It's delicious, amazing. And they'll pick away at it. And it'll take time after time after time. And if you're a parent, you know this. And if you're not a parent, you'll soon learn this probably. Probably. Most of you will become parents. Not all, but most of you. What you learn is this, that sometimes you can put all the effort in, and the payoff's basically nothing. On other times, though, the other night I did what we called a random meal. And I just grabbed stuff out of the fridge that was leftovers, and we sort of ate random food, and my kids ate so much, and they said, "Dad, I love random meals." It took basically no effort. It was nothing special. It was low cost. And it has to do with this principle of your appetite. Your appetite. When you're hungry, bad food tastes great. Bad food tastes really good. Hunger is the best seasoning. We've all heard that. The same is true when it comes to your energy and your passion and your drive. You ever notice in aspects of your job or your work, your vocation, maybe you're a stay-at-home mom, maybe you run your own business, maybe you communicate for a living like I do. You ever notice that there are certain parts of your job that for a while you just love to do them? And then after a while, the novelty wears off. It's because your appetite has shrunk. And so what we want to talk about today is how do you increase your appetite so that you can get more done, or how do you use your appetite? How do you use your appetite to do a little bit less of things that aren't super helpful? So let me put some things on the side that aren't super helpful. TV, drinks, junk food, whatever else you do. I don't know whatever else you do. Those 3 will be enough. TV, drinks, junk food, stuff that's wasting your life, stuff that maybe feels good in the moment, but you can overdo it, stuff that you eat that actually diminishes maybe health and fitness goals and ratchets your energy down. How do you use your appetite for you rather than against you? I'm going to give you three principles. Number 1, wait. So I want to ask you a question. What in your life do you do too much of that if you stretched it just a little bit more would make your life a whole lot better? So again, some of you it's Netflix. That should be up here on its own category. Netflix, hobbies. But what do you need to just go, if I waited a little bit longer, I would enjoy this a whole lot more. Maybe for some of you go, I have a couple of drinks every other night, and if I waited just till the weekend, then I'd really enjoy that glass of wine or that glass of beer, whatever it is for you. What do you need to wait on? So that's the first step. Wait so that your appetite increases on the stuff that you need to do less of. And then after you wait, second thing you want to do is you want to make it worthwhile. Well, these are all going to be W's. Some of you were wondering, is he going to use alliteration? Yes. Yes, I am. It's got to be worthwhile. So in order for step one to be effective, you have to have step two. It has to be worthwhile. So for instance, if you're going to watch something on Netflix, don't watch a crappy show. Don't watch a weak movie. Watch something that you've been dying to see, that you just can't wait to see. Maybe some of you're into sports. You want to watch The Last Dance about Michael Jordan and the Chicago Bulls. If you're going to get junk food and you've put it off and you've waited, make sure it's really worth it. So some people call this a cheat meal. If you're going to have a cheat meal, make sure it's amazing. Make sure you go, this is exactly what I would eat. Because then the wait is worth it. And finally, you got to welcome the challenge. You got to welcome the challenge. One of the keys in increasing your appetite, using your appetite for you, is this: you've got to welcome the challenge. So this is I'll do it for both, for stuff you want to do less of or things you want to do more of. So you've got to welcome the challenge. So for instance, some of you do intermittent fasting and you hate it the whole time. Your mindset is, I just got to get through this, just the 16 hours of grueling, white knuckling, not eating. Hold on. Some of you have done longer fasts than that. And if you approach a fast like that, your appetite will work against you. But if you welcome the pain, you welcome the process, it actually becomes easy. It becomes easy when you welcome the pain, when you welcome the challenge. I know this because yesterday I fasted for the whole day until supper time. So I broke my fast at supper time, but I started the night before and went all the way to supper. And honestly, it was easy because I welcomed the pain. It had all the benefits I wanted. So how do you use your appetite for you? You wait on what you need to delay. Then you do you reward yourself with something worthwhile. And finally, you've got to welcome the pain. With that being said, hope your mind's getting clearer. Hope your mind's getting stronger. We'll see you tomorrow, lunchtime, the best time. Mindset Mastery. Bum, 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 ba-da, bum, 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 na, na, ba, na, na.